Why, hello everybody, my name is Threatx, and welcome back to Kaiserpunk, guys. Today is the day. I have now got the ability to build ourselves up navies. I cannot wait. So we're going to try and build ourselves some shipyards, which actually produce the ships themselves. It seems currently in the game we have corvettes, destroyers, cruisers, and battleships, so basically awesome. Though no access to aircraft carriers. I would like one of those. And also it looks like we can get ourselves a naval base, which kind of looks like it works the same as the barracks. So regardless, for now, I'm going to put this stuff down here. So we do already have access to a very large amount of water in this map. In fact, I didn't do it on purpose, but it does seem like it's a very good idea playing in Southampton. So with this in mind, we're going to plop down two naval bases. So we have like one for attack, one for defense. And I'll also put down a shipyard as well. Oh, I have no resources. Oh no, it's okay. They will make more. There's always more wood to come. Let's just do some planning mode for now, shall we? So, I think making sailing easy. Very interesting. I believe we also need to get ourselves some keys as well, so we can actually attach the roads up. I don't know if it does it automatically, though. If I give it a quick shot, let's see what happens. No. Do not make the one. No. Do not make the world's largest bridge. Thank you very much. That was not the plan. Let's make this instead, shall we? Done. So hopefully this will allow me to connect the road up, and this will work normally. Though it still does seem to be a bit obsessed with building that mega bridge, but here's what it is. Done. Excellent. So with that in mind, what is happening here? First Navy, second Navy, corvettes, awesome. So I don't really see why we wouldn't do this, but let's just queue up a bunch of stuff. Oh, these are quite expensive, aren't they? 2 food rations, 2 artillery shells, 5 diesel, and that's supplies for 1. Maybe we should be a bit cautious on this one. I'll tell you what, for now, let's just do 2 groups of 2. And we'll wait and see how much more we need in terms of supplies. As for the shipyard, though, it's good to go. Excellent. My friend, I would... What? 35 kilowatts of energy required. That's huge. Wait, that can't be right. I'll tell you what, let me just put down the attachment and we'll see what happens. That seems like a lot to me. Where is it? Power stations. Put this down. Done. That wasn't that bad as I thought. So, it looks like we can now queue up the corvette. So for now, let's just do... I'll tell you what, let's do 10. Now, keep building them. What do they require? Just steel. Wow, steel really is the most useful resource in the early game, isn't it? They can hopefully get working on that over time, and we can see some stuff soon. Speaking of steel, by the way, I do think we should probably upgrade the existing smelters and perhaps also invest in... Oh, we can't. Well, we can, but we can't do the one I want to do. I can't increase the actual production output. I think it's safe to say we need more than one steel foundry, though. It seems we need a lot of it for my war machine. So I will pop down an extra one. I'll just put it over here or something. Oh, it doesn't quite fit in, does it? I will instead put it over here. It's going to be right next to the depot anyway, so it should be quite quick and active. Done. I'll build 2, actually, just so we can really get the steel flowing through my nation. Excellent. Done. So, what's next? I believe we should reaffirm ourselves what is currently going on, what's the problems, and what we need to try and do. So, on the world map, it does seem... There's been some updates, by the way, last night, so very handy about that, because I had some issues with some save files. But the updates have also changed the graphics a little bit on the world map. I don't know what else has changed, so I have asked them to give me like a patch log if they have any, but we didn't necessarily see what they've changed in the last update. Now, we have got these guys here, and it looks like they have field guns now, or do they? I'm not exactly certain. It looks like they're there, but are they actually... deployed? That's what I'm not certain about. Oh, looks like I could redeploy them in 4 days. Interesting. So I think for now we'll keep going towards the plains. I mean, let's keep expanding out that way. The enemy does have random garrison units, but nothing too crazy. I think we just knock them out if we can. But I do think once we get the artillery in, it should be very quick to take over these really low-level territories. It should be quite rapid. As for the guys who actually have artillery, let's keep going to the West Balkans, shall we? I feel like nothing can stop me at this point. We're just strolling through Europe, conquering everything we can see. It's glorious. Whoa. I took a lot of damage there. What? Do you know what I was saying about, oh, I hope they give me some patch logs? I'm pretty certain They might have just buffed the garrison units, because we were attacking those yesterday and that was not happening. Wow. That was terrifying. Okay, maybe I just need to reinforce my units here, because it seems like they got absolutely cooked. Regardless, let's move back to the other side, shall we? Let's pretend that never happened. Everything's totally fine. Drain stock limits being reached. We need more things. So definitely, laborers are okay. Let's get down some additional manufacturers. So I did build quite a few houses. I don't really see a reason why we wouldn't just build all these up now, so we can actually see, well, get more tax income, and also see if we need to rebalance any of our luxury goods as well. So we build up the entire shebang there for manufacturers. It looks like we've got a bit of an issue with water income, which is surprising, because I thought I built water towers everywhere. Oh, I see what's happened. It looks like they've also now reached the reduction of passive resources. Now we're just down to like 50% negative. Though I say 50%, I think they've patched this as well. Because this is now 90 income. Does that not great? That's way more than 50%. Okay, it's fine. Let me just increase production per cycle on these fellas. And I imagine we need to probably grab the last water source, right? So where would that... Oh! We're, at some point, we're going to go and grab the last water source, because I think that's quite severe, the amount of water we need currently. Reinforce you guys as well. Having excess guns seems like a great idea. It allows us to very quickly just replenish losses, which I think is a brilliant thing. But you have to make sure we always keep building random field guns and tanks, just so we can also reinforce those at a moment's notice. Otherwise, it'd be a bit awkward, I think. So, I'm not going to attack. I'm going to wait for both of them, I believe. Remember, we are still trying to train up the rest of our regiments here. So we are attempting to get ourselves some additional field guns, 1 per unit. And also we need to also finish off the tanks as well, which they are working on. We have got guys working full steam ahead, but they're a bit slow on this one. But we'll get there soon. I'm sure it'll be fine. Excellent. Okay, so that's all working on that stuff. Let's have a look at the economy, shall we? Oh, that's a lot different than last time. So it looks like we got issues with a lot of items, actually. And let's make sure it's on produce mode. So we need ourselves some more bread. That's always the case. Need myself some more cloves. That seems to be the case quite often as well. Fish, not surprised, actually, because we have a lot of manufacturers and only a single fishery. This is also required for more gramophones. Lead's not doing too great either. There's a lot to do. There is a lot to do. What I would maybe like is have like a way to filter this so I can see at a glance, like I can bring all the ones with a deficit up to the top, so I can very quickly identify what I have problems with. So if I get to the end of the game and I have all these resources, going down this list is going to be a bit of a pain in the arse, guys. It's going to be a bit of a nightmare. So, go back to production. I guess let's look into fish first. So, fish should be quite simple, right? Because fish is simply just have a fishery. You've done it. Good job. Pat yourself on the back. It does seem like I can't actually access additional upgrades yet for the production cycle. What we'll do, we'll increase the amount of trucks, so we just increase general logistics in this area. And I will plop down some additional fisheries. I guess I'll just leave them over here. I don't really see why I wouldn't. It does fit in quite well. So we'll do that. And also, while I'm in this location, because it clearly is logistic issues, I think we're also investing in the better roads as well. So we'll get all that sorted out. Don't mind me. I don't want to go too far, of course, but just having some better roads would be brilliant. Also, these roads are more efficient with development levels, so I guess it will unlock more stuff as we play. Good. Hopefully that works out. So that should be fish handled. Next up, we have clothing issues, right? Have we got to the point yet where I can actually upgrade these? Oh my god, everybody. Oh my god. We've gotten to the point. So, yes. I want to get increased production everywhere. This will massively fix our clothing issues for hopefully a while. I mean, we've got all factories going up by 60%. It's going to be glorious. Though I will say I might have to keep an eye on the linen, because if we got all this sorted out... Oh, then, I keep forgetting. It doesn't actually affect linen supply. It doesn't work that way. It should just be the same, but just more efficient. Good. Bakeries. We're actually cleaning up a bit of the, actually getting a bit of the map colonized now. It's looking quite good. Now, bakery is already pretty much increased, apart from a few on the side here. I would like it if we can... We might get some more down, I think. And also, we got an issue with the amount of trucks as well, which I'm not surprised with. There's a lot of guys in this very small area here. Let's get more trucks first. Look at all these transports. Wait a second. Have they added general road travel? Maybe? This is different. This is different. They've changed things in this game. I'm seeing things are different right now. We're back to water tower being a problem. The other one must have run out. Oh no. Where are the last water sources I haven't got yet? So there's two at the top here. And after that, we're on our own, everybody. We have no more, I guess, natural water sources. But we can go and try and get the... Where is it? Water purification plant. That would be a great idea. Okay, let's put these down. Give them a road. Oh, don't... Nope, no, 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 no. Bad game. Do not do that, please. While I'm here, I'll just well scavenge these resources. Cool. Let's just connect it down to the road directly. And we should have our new 4 sources. Excellent. So I'm going to just Oh, that was the wrong one. I will just increase output of these. But I imagine our water source is going to be a problem in the long run. We're going to have a trouble at some point. Anyway, back to what I was doing a second ago. This is all done already. We had some plank issues. That's why I kind of went up to the other ones to have a look. Because we need a lot of planks in this game. I'm glad I built so many plank productions. Well, this has been a lot harder. Okay, so I think it's just these two here, right? I don't think this will be enough for the bread increase, personally. I think we need more. Because that would only increased it by, what, 12? And we had a deficit of like 22 or something, wasn't it? 21. So it's even worse than I thought. So yeah, we definitely have to try and deal with that. What we'll do... Let's just build up more efficient roads for this general reason anyway. It means we get stuff into the bank faster regardless, right? So it is a good idea. Excellent. And I might plop down an additional depot. Just so that we have just a lot of guys doing their jobs here. I think it would be a good idea. So let's plop one of these down. Luckily, it fits in pretty much perfectly nearby, so we'll get that locked in. And we'll stand out this again. So let's go and get ourselves some more bread production. Bakery. It's going to be a bit awkward getting down to these bits on the side, but I think for the most part it should be okay. Let's stick this around, and done. God, it's crazy how much bread we need, isn't it? It's like there's a lot of bread required for our very hungry civilians at this point. Cool. So back up to the old mill map. It seems our friend has now got the... Wait, why is that flashing? 11 hours left to deploy. Okay, I see. So they've nearly got their units there. This group is okay to attack, I think. Oh, wow, they really have buffed this up then, haven't they? So this has now got... I've got a defense value of 29 and 28. They got a defense value of 209 and 20. So this is a monstrous defense garrison here. They really have improved their efficiency. Yeah, yeah, look at this. Whoa, this is hugely different. Curious. Very interesting. Okay. We need more weapons. Now that I can see this, it's pretty bad. Let's try and get ourselves some more guns and whatnot. Maybe we should wait until we actually get the full guns up and running for the remaining regiments. Good. That's all up online. Looking good. Gramophone was the other one, right? We already got 2 gramophone factories, but I haven't looked into if I can upgrade them, which we can. Yes. So this should hopefully fix that issue. At least for now. We probably have to get more factories in the future, of course. Need a bit more wood again. So we need more wood. How much wood have I spent at this point in the game? It must be a lot of them. We're making 120 every, like, I don't know, like 10, 20 seconds. And we're just instantly spending it everywhere. Sorted. Army deployed. Excellent work, my friends. So, oh, wait. What's happened? No! he's just got artillery. So that's actually kind of scary. That's not good. Okay, so we're going to go for defense mode. So originally my plan was going to be we were going to move over and surround them, right, to lock them in place. That's now failed. So for now, I want to try and at least lock down this defense line, and then we'll maybe declare war on them because I want to kill someone. That's the only reason, guys. That is the only reason. Okay. Maybe we should increase the amount of field guns production we have again. Because these guys are working at full speed, right? They're just really slow at it. How are we doing with other military goods? Flour fish, gramophone, cloth. Yeah, I understand there's a lot of issues right now. I'm just trying to look at particularly the military goods. Artillery shells, 9. Ammunition, 24. It's looking good. I think we're okay. For now, anyway. At least for this very moment. Let's get more of these. Oh, that was clearly the wrong button, everybody. That was not on purpose. So while I'm here, let's get a second one of these down. This should provide enough material for the new bakery forces. I saw as well meat was having a bit of an issue, so we want to plot down an additional meat farm, or we can upgrade the existing one. That will probably help us out for a little bit. As for this then, let's put down some more of these giant factories. We need so much, guys. So much is required just to get even a small army. It's really cool. I like it. I want to keep this available for additional barracks if I want to increase my army size. So we just keep it standing out probably around this way for additional main units. I guess I could just do it. Yeah, let's just do it from here. I don't know how many barracks I'm going to build, but it probably won't be more than like you can have a 4 or 5 at the end of the game. But we'll see how it goes out. Let's put down 2 more factories here. I want you guys just to infinitely produce field guns. Ah, okay. I was hoping... I wish there was an infinite mode. There needs to be infinite production mode. Please! I just need field guns. That's all I want. Good. Start the production, my friends. I'm worried how quickly this AI is going to ramp up his own production, so I'm actually kind of scared. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. If we look at military map, I think if we treat building more and more military goods, we want to really get over to... Yes, air bases, so we can bomb the hell out of our enemies here. And also, I would like it if we can get to the next tier. Yeah, rifles, pounder guns. I need to try and get to the higher tier technology. I think that's important. But that requires us to build a absolute metric ton of military goods and foundations. So we got to keep building anyway, right? There's no point being selective here. We have to build to get development points. It's very important. More. More, my friends, more. Good. Okay, hopefully they'll get some more units in soon. Left. So you need 3 more field guns to get the next regiment up. Then we got to do some repairs and stuff. But then they start working on the tank units as well, which is looking quite exciting. What I'll do as well on the world map, before I forget, I should probably get some defense units in Eastern Europe, just to make sure we have some backup in R&R. Also, as we are on the main map here, what else do we need, do you reckon? We have enough immigration for now. I don't think I'm worried about that. Let's just go for actual resources. So this place provides grape steel. I think out of all of these, I want to probably increase the efficiency of... Ooh, I don't know, actually. I would say... it would be iron, right? Because that's the only raw resource here. This one, it's a field, right? Grapes. It's a purple grape, so it's very efficient. But the thing is, I can build farms wherever I want to. But iron is always going to be a semi-limited resource, or at least reduced output, right? So I think we increase the size of the mines, for sure. I can't afford any of this. Damn it! I'll have to come back later. I'll be back. I'll be back. Mark my words. Excellent. Deploy the additional unit, please. And now we're making the tanks. So this one's going to be a bit longer, of course, because they haven't actually got to making tank production yet. They're all still making the field guns, which I'm happy with. I'm not upset about that. It's just because I really want to make sure we have a good amount to reinforce units afterwards. So also make sure this guy produces some as well later on in the game. Done. And these guys require just training time products. They've already got themselves the 90 units and whatnot elsewhere. Good. Should we also just prematurely increase the amount of all these production units as well? Because if we're going to get a really big army, we want to get as many guys as possible, right? So I think what we'll do, let's also increase these guys out as well. And unfortunately, we run into a bit of an issue with the size of this road. I guess for now, we can just sit over here instead. Done. Okay, new units. I want 2 of you to produce... Can I start making these guns now? Do you reckon? It does seem like I can. That must be a bit of a preview issue, because I can make all these weapons immediately. Start making rifles. And the other 2 just stick to making basic rations. So at least then we have an instant supply of rifles when we unlock their ability to use them. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I'll go for that. And what we do in the future. That'll do for now. Good. Because I could fit one more building in here if I wanted to. So we might do that a bit later. In fact, I probably should do that. So let's just do it now. And what I'll do with this guy, just to do some like pre-stuff in the future here, I'll ask him to produce army rations. Even though we can't, because we're missing the canned meat, but at least it's planned in, right? So we've got a little bit of production when it is available later on. Good. Okay. So I'm happy with all those changes there. We have to redeploy in a second as well. I think I should be able to reinforce at some point on addition. How are we doing with the Navy, guys? We actually have a naval ship available. Excellent. I won't deploy them for now, but we'll just have them ready, right, if we need to use them. When they both are ready, we'll send out at least one of them to see how it works with the naval warfare stuff in the game. Excellent. Apart from that, you guys are still deploying. If I do attack this location, it's going to be very slow due to how bad my militia is. Can I upgrade, just to double check, just to confirm. Can't train this unit, you have to reach the requirement development threshold first. Okay, so they have blocked out regular infantry units. Understandable, understandable. Cool. So, still need a little bit more fish production, but it says production it's 40 in stock. Okay, so looking at this, we need to get ourselves one more fishing node. Probably just get a flat-out new factory for gramophone as well. Then we've got to go and deal with meat and newspapers. There's always a lot to do. I love it. It's not like, oh, I've done this now, I can just relax. There's always like things to tweak and improve. I absolutely love these kind of games, especially with the military aspect. That's what really makes it for me. It really makes it a lot cooler. So that's that fixed. Let's just make a new appliance factory. Oop, that didn't quite work out. So I guess it does seem a bit insurmountable, like getting all those development points, but as you need to keep getting more and more things anyway, I guess it just fills in naturally as you keep playing. Oh, speaking of development, we now have level 7 living, which means we can make a small park. Not really practical for take over the planet, but I'll take it, I'll take it. Specialist high-rises, technician high-rises, specialist houses. So we have unlocked some new, like, unit types, but we haven't got to the... We haven't caught up with the actual manufacturers yet, so we haven't actually got a need for them at this point in the game. Water towers connected. Let's move this actually somewhere a bit better then. Where was the water tower? Right in the middle. This should be in range here, I believe. Yes, excellent. Good. Yeah, it's weird because even though I've increased production by 60%, it still produces literally 8 gramophones, which is not a lot if you think about it that way. That's not a lot at all. Garrison's been built over here. Excellent. Units are deployed as well. Okay, let's go and see if we can do some damage here. The thing I'm really scared about is that if we... hear me out. I think if we keep attacking this guy, he's going to ninja it, right? That's what I'm scared about. He might just take my kill, which I'm really scared about. In fact, I'm really tempted to actually just not... Let's give it a shot. What could possibly go wrong? You better not ninja my kill here, sir. Wow, the damage increase is insane. Damn! Fair enough. Now that was some damage, everybody. And I believe... I thought they leveled up. New trait point required. 1,000. Damn! They're leaving. That's good news. Okay, so I feel a bit safer now. They're going to leave the area. That is definitely a good thing for us. And back to what I was doing earlier. Mining sites. Lead production, steel production, fish. Mining site again. As weird as it's going to sound, I think I'll also put down a infrastructure here. Because it's an intermediate point, right? So if I go down to Spain quickly, I can just quickly zoom through it. Just to get that locked in. Excellent. Italy. Italy's producing zinc and steel, so I think we'll just increase the mining output again when we can. Alright, keep invading our way down. Good. How are we doing on tanks, everybody? So a lot of the factories should start making tanks very, very shortly. This guy's got a long way to go. I think we're just going to knock out the production of the field guns for now. Or can I pause it? Oh, that would have been better. I could just pause it. They can hopefully start instead making the tanks right away. So what I'll do on the main map, I think we'll move the first army up to Central Europe again. And we're just like double team attack this base and hopefully knock it down. Otherwise, I think it's going to take a long time to take over this location. We'll keep attacking it though. We will wear them down. Just a matter of time. This damn garrison base. Did hardly anything. But at least it's getting experience as well, right? Maybe experience or traits will be a lot more important later in the game. Let's grab all this. Can't reinforce that one. Damn, this is expensive. Okay, cool. Back to the city. Now, how are we doing with the development again? Need a little bit more, and then we actually unlock air bases. I think this might be a game changer for these early battles. If we get that locked in, we can just bomb our enemies, right? I think it'd be a lot better. Oh! Ooh, I didn't realize they were actually not in range. The storage yard. Done. That should hopefully fix their problems soon. Now, what else can we make with these buildings? So I want to get more and more military, of course. So ammunition. I could start making bombs. In fact, I think that'd be probably a good idea. How do I want to get this locked in, though? I feel like I've got to be a bit careful before I put these things down due to the distancing here. What I might do, let me just pre-plan it. It doesn't quite fit in as I would like, but also I can just use... No. I think we will change this around a little bit again. I wanted to fit in a bit better, but I don't think I can get that to work, unfortunately. I definitely need this here. This has to be here. If it's not going to work out. I guess what we could potentially do is just use this place to get more wind farms and stuff. So if I say... Ooh, how do we even fit this in? Like I can plan things out without actually spending resources. 1, 2... But then you have a problem with just flat out having gaps here, right? That's what I'm not happy about. Let's try this. This should work. There you go. That works out okay. New South Wales. What's happening over here? We found a new faction, so I imagine there's going to be someone there. Oh. Enemy army spotted. They have tanks! Oh no. Okay, look. I thought I was doing okay until like last episode, but now I know that they have... They've just gone... Wait. They have the level 2. Oh, no. We need to ramp things up. What am I doing, guys? We need to try and become more powerful. Oh. Okay, everyone start panicking. We need to massively increase development levels to get the higher tier weapons right away. I need more of everything. Produce them all. You make bombs. You make shells. Done. We need to do a lot of things here. We need to really ramp up our production line. So as well with... I think I built just enough to get up to development level to get the airfields. When that is docked in, we will start deploying that. Honestly, as well, I'm a bit scared, so I'm actually going to increase the naval size, all these as well, just to maximum. If it costs a lot, I don't care, guys. The AI, if they invade me with those tank units, I'm dead. If we, I want to keep them away from my shores if it's all possible. So you get those navies up and running as soon as possible. Okay, they're working on that. Excellent. What else were we missing? I believe it was newspapers, right? We had an issue with that. So we currently have... Where's newspapers? Printing press. Upgrades. Excellent. Thank you very much, game. I appreciate the ability. It's like I was already doing this and kind of lost interest. Typical me. Typical me. Make sure you guys are all set up. Oh, we also missed some clovers as well by this bit. I'm assistance upgrade. I might be using it more than anyone else in assistance right now. Done. Okay, so how much did we need? So each factory is producing 8 papers. If we have a look at the old stock map, we need another 3 factories by looks of it. Okay, that's fair enough. And also we need more radio production as well. We need more of a lot of things, guys. Diesel's also not doing too great. So let me just try and bring through what we need here. Lead is the one I'm really worried about because we need a lot of lead for all the shells, right? Is it actually lead that's issue? I think it's more about the smelters, I would say. So I have got one of each, right? Maybe we should just increase this out a little bit first, just to get this bit going. 16. Let's build just quite a bit more. As we're not actually using silver right now, I'm okay not building that up at this point. Get you guys down there. Not still. We need lead. Level 4 military location. So, blimps, bombs, recon biplanes. Interesting. So, where's the airfields at? Aircraft factories and whatnot. So, I think we'll build this a bit in a different place. Just so we haven't got... I guess it's cool having a mega factory, right? But also at the same time, we have like a little airfield area. So, I'll tell you what, we'll put it near the oil production. Where... Well, it's generally is that. We'll put it near the oil production, because that's where they're going to have diesel and stuff anyway, right? So, let's put it down here. And I think for now we do exactly the same as before. We'll have ourselves 2 air bases. And some factories. So it does seem you can choose, right? It looks like we can have ourselves recon, or I guess fighters and bombers. How do we do this? Do I have like a dedicated bomber, then a dedicated fighter wing? The only thing I'm thinking about this, it's a problem, right, is that if it's only allowed 1 air wing per region, then if you get attacked by the bombers, you're just screwed. Or if you get attacked by like an enemy air wing, you're just screwed. Pretty much flat out. For now, I think we will produce all anti-air for now. And the other one will be majority bomber. I think that's a good hybrid at this point. So we'll try and get that sorted out. Let's get the development down as well so they can start filling in. I think we'll have at least... I think we'll have 4 factories for now when it comes to producing aircraft. At least until we stabilize other parts of the game anyway. Aircraft factory. Nice. I hope they don't have to launch from this location, because they'd just be flying into random buildings. Wouldn't be the best thing in the world. Done. And I'll try and prioritize doing one of each of these. 120 planks per building. Do we need more? Do we need more production here? I think we might do. It does seem we need just stupidly large amounts of things. Okay. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, everybody. We're increasing the plank production once again. I'm not saying that, am I? No, we're not. Good. Let's move you out the way, my friend. Oh, wait. How do I fit them in? There'd be a random gap in the middle, but it would work. Nice. It won't fit in here properly, though. Oh, unless... No. I know it just doesn't do it. No, it doesn't work, everybody. I'm sorry. I'll do it somewhere else. I'll just mirror it over here. It should be fine. Excellent. Can I also get... I'm probably going to need more flat out wood as well, I imagine. Let's put that down somewhere. There's a lot of random bases without much going on, so this one over here, I'll just plop this down nearby. And they can start producing more. Good. So I imagine we need more planks anyway for general production later in the game. If all the buildings are ramping up as quickly as well, it would be required regardless. This does mean we probably need to get ourselves some more workers soon, though, because we are smashing through building upgrades and whatnot. Good, good, good. They are on plywood, right? Good. I was a bit, because I was like, wait, what if they default to something else? It would have been a bit awkward. What is my stock limit, by the way? I never figured that out. Oh, 2,000. Yeah, that was it. I remember seeing the pop-ups. That's fine. If we have 2,000 woods in stock, I don't think we have a problem at that point. Good. Okay, so hopefully that will help us out quite a bit here. Let's also make sure we increase the amount of logistics in this region, because we've got a lot of jobs to do right now. And I guess they do deserve or need to have the roads upgraded as well, just so we can get this things to the warehouses quicker. Excellent. Done. I'm happy with that. Excellent. Okay, back over to the airfield then. So, airfield, talk to me. We still need the planks, so we have to give them a little bit of time there, but the production shall be 256 a cycle. Yeah, no problems. As for other things, it seems we need more people again. We've actually gone past the point of this actually working again, so we have to get ourselves more and more. Now, what I could do... How many of these houses are the labour houses? I think it's quite a lot of them. We should just delete and replace the entire area, I think. Just have all the labourers here go over to the other section. These guys all become manufacturers. So with that in mind, let's go and build more and more over this location. I've made a really weird entry point here, haven't I? It does kind of work, though. We should probably mirror it on the other side. Yeah, I don't really see why not. You, my friend, need to be moved. So what I built over here, it was a... Oh, clinic. That was very important, wasn't it? But I do say that. I think we probably could get away with maybe making it a bit... Oh, that's probably better, isn't it? If we maybe move it here and increase the radius instead, it would cover the entire region instead of having two separate ones for, like, no reason. Literally, because it costs loads of resources to maintain. So it's just, why would I do that? Okay, done. So I decided to... So I cut out because I changed my mind like 5 times. What I decided to do, I moved the clinic a bit closer in and increased its radius. So now it covers the entire place and it should generally work out okay. So that is now locked in. I will need to change this over later on, but for now we do have enough extra room for people to come in and join our base, I guess. As for this bit though, let's actually, I guess, delete the old ones. Your labor. Labor? Yes. Done. So you see to replace these with new manufacturer jobs. I think that should be enough for now, technically, if I just fill in these side bits. Excellent. Okay. Not sure what I'm going to do when I need the third type of unit. I guess I'll make another, like, base somewhere else and we can fill them in there. Plus income. I think I may have deleted a bit too many, though, of the other units. Let's just fill this bit in. And change it over here as well. It's so many people. Wonder what the population cap in this game is, if there even is one. It just keeps going over probably, but actually I say all this, if I remember, the town hall had the unlocks being based on population, right? So I guess you can see at a glance what would be like the higher end. But our population already seems quite high. We seem to have a lot of people in the moment anyway. Done. So if I go and have a quick look, actually. Talk to me, game. Talk to me. I need 5,000 population. What am I on? 3.1 thousand workers. We're very close. Literally 100 more people. And we unlock the next, I guess, tier on the town centre, which is pretty exciting. Excellent. The tanks are being trained as well on both sides. Aircraft, probably I can now start actually building the aircraft. It's happening. We need technicians. Why did I even bring that up? Of course it's going to be like right away. So you need to get that locked in. And these guys need a lot of power and stuff as well by the looks of it. Like that's... 2 of these is 1 node. So we need a lot of stuff here. Okay, water tower. And I'll just build 2 nodes for now. Governor! This morning our fishermen discovered new schools of fish and have set out to catch them. Their catch has proved to be more than successful, including in those nets of fish that are well known to be a delicacy. I think one fine dinner is in order, Governor. Oh, so I get plus 10% production of manufacturer needs and more morale for 7 days. That's pretty cool. I like it. Produce aircraft, my friends. I'm not going to split this time. It's just I'm going to have a factory for fighters, and we're going to have a factory for bombers. It's going to be as simple as that. A lot of clicking's involved, though. Must click more. I can queue up more than 100. Okay, carpool tunnel hasn't been increased. Let's go back over here and upgrade our base, shall we? So, collective, vox populi, or tradition. What do we want? So collective sounds a bit communist to me. 2 production of tier 2 resources, 20 development points, fair enough. Vox populi, 2 production of all manufactured luxuries, does seem quite useful. 20 development needs on, what one is this? I'm not actually sure. I think that's civics, right? Yes. Which we probably do need anyway to keep going through courthouse and stuff. Okay. So I want to try and keep democratic, right? So that was my main thing. None of these are military related, so I think we will just go for Vox Populi. Especially luxury goods, right? Because it seems you need a lot to get luxury goods out. Done. It's looking quite rich, the town hall right now, guys. We're going towards a powerful location. Excellent. Okay. Okay, give me like 2 minutes to produce more carpool tunnel, and we'll go from there. What shall we do next? I think the answer's clear, right? We need people to work in these factories. So I imagine all the higher tier stuff would need these guys anyway, right? So what do we need to do to get these new worker types? I believe for now, though, I will produce the new living base. Probably up here. For now. Done. Oh, I didn't mean to mean that. Did I use like the most powerful road type? Oops, my bad. So, we need to unlock high density housing, but it needs glass, which we're not actually producing ourselves. So we do like so for now. These are big ass. This is some rich areas right here. So these guys, I presume, we need a few things, right? So let's just pre-put down a fire station, police station, a clinic, which I think will be quite important as well. We've also got elementary school. Oh, there's so much we have to put down now. High school. Of course, I also need to have room for the power and stuff as well, so let's lock those in. It's a bit awkward with the size, isn't it? Not a pump. It would be handy, but not what we need right now. Cool. Sure, I'm just going to use these roads. It looks cooler anyway. Excellent. So that's quite a lot of luxury goods being brought in from day one. Hopefully it'll be enough. I think we'll move these guys forward a little bit just to actually touch the road. Not enough energy, not enough water. Development level 10. Ah, it's such a pain. I need to get to... What was the level to get to the water pump? I need 2,500 more points than we can get water purification. That would be huge. Also, it does seem glass is a major issue now for a lot of buildings, so we need to try and get up to that as well, if we can. But regardless, we are now producing some kind of technician. We need how much? Quite a lot, actually. We'll go up to the ones they need, then we'll stop, because I've got to figure out loads of things here. Because, like, what do these guys need? All the basic goods there. Water, electricity. So, oh, they actually need electricity now. I don't think the manufacturers needed that, did they? No, they're not. Okay. So we need to produce fish soup and juice. They also require the addition of telephones and fine garments. So they need a lot of things here. West, oh, don't stop it. Commissioner. Let's talk about this, my friend. You don't have to go too far. Excellent. Oh, army units finished training. They're still going through the tanks. But I have 6 factories working on it, right? So hopefully it won't be too long to get this working out. But then, of course, I'll have to start working on upgrading them all to the higher tier, I think. We have to keep grading them. Over here, though, we haven't produced any aircraft yet because we've only just started, I guess, doing it a second ago. So what do these need? Cloth, lumber. Cloth and lumber. Very easy to build, then. I'm happy that it's not a complicated affair. Need more concrete. I am producing concrete, right? I'm not. Did I never set this up? Oh, guys. Mistake of the maker. Oh, it's not that I didn't set it up. It's just that they needed more than I thought. Okay. So let's put down some additional units over here then. Good. They're working now. Hopefully we can get some concrete coming through. I wasted a lot of time on that. We could have had a lot more production by now. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Because we literally have no more source of water at all. And we got negative 273. That is crazy. Do I just randomly put down utility buildings to unlock the utility point? I need so much, though. So much utility is required for this. It's absolutely insane. Damn. Well, we need to get another wind farm anyway, right? Because we need to have additional power outputs. I will do it near here. Like so. Excellent. We need wind power. Can I drag drop? No, I can't. Then again, who would build this many wind farms? That's the question. In terms of utility points, though, hear me out. I think this is more efficient, right? Because you build all this. So that's equivalent of, what would that be? 6, like 7.5 wind turbines. And I get 3 development points. Where this way, I just get more. Same thing with this. This is the most efficient way of making development points. In my mind. Which is probably incorrect. Power has been unlocked. Excellent. Nothing to do about the water, though. The water is cursed. Absolutely cursed. Done. So, I guess as well, what do they also need? They need hospitals, high schools, prisons, TV stations. Oh. So I did build this. No, I didn't. So there's also a record label, right? I think these guys need record labels. No, they don't. It's per unit type. So these guys need record labels, right? They do. So if I maybe put that down as well. Which is how big? It's actually quite small. If I just put it down one of the middle sections. Let's put it here, shall we? Nice. Good tunes, good tunes. So that won't really work until we get more water. For some reason it's not working with power though. I'm not sure what's going on there. But definitely the water's an issue here. So that will hopefully improve the morale to pretty much maximum at that point. New faction discovered. Wait, why have I found them? Oh, they're here. Oh no! Cool. They got Corvettes. Oh, guys, I'm so scared. They're coming. They're on their way. Oh my god. Can we redeploy the tanks, please? Get them in. I'm going to start just garrisoning all of these random locations for no particular reason, guys. Don't look into it too much. There's no panic going on here. It's totally fine. Get a bit more there as well. Great Plains Annex. I am terrified. I'm absolutely terrified. Deploy Navy. I want to get out there. I need to at least secure England. Even if I die, I need to secure my homeland, okay? We will invade and take over my homeland and it's going to be glorious. Okay, food stock rations maxed out. We now have enough room for technicians for all the aircraft. So at least that's on its way. Aircraft are on task. Still need more, because we need to get some additional field guns. So that we can actually, although, do we need to do that actually? Because if we keep going through the military route, maybe we can just start working on the rifles and the pounders instead. Which would be a better one. We need a huge amount of development points though. Massive amounts of development points. Oh, do I just generate development points over time? Oh, is that how that's working? Maybe. If that is the case, that's a lot easier. Because I thought I actually need to build X amount to actually get up to what I was doing. Which should have been way harder. Like, oh yeah, you need to build 21,000 like one section items. That'd be insane. Okay. Apart from that, everybody, I think that is going to pretty much be it for today's episode. I hope that everyone has enjoyed. Next episode, we're going to see if we can crack the tier 2s. So we can jump into the world of actually having stuff. And then I guess we'll panic a lot because the enemy's got navies as well. And their navy's bigger than mine. They've also got blimps! Oh! Oh my god! This is so bad! I don't even know! It's a work in progress, guys. It's a work in progress. We're moving towards good things, okay? It's just that the AI might be ramping up with this new patch, and I'm honestly thinking we might die, but we will try our best to survive, okay? I will do whatever I can to survive these turmoils. And apart from that, everybody, I hope everyone has a brilliant day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.